Hi and welcome. In this episode I will test out a Fotopro tripod called Origin Plus Heavy Duty Fluid Video Tripod. It's a long name. This tripod looks really interesting to me because it's super lightweight. It weighs 1.66 kilograms and it can take up to 5 kilos of gear weight. So it's super optimal for what I use. Let's go get it. It's just arrived on the postal office from China. So I'm really excited to see it and unpack it and share it all with you. Let's go. I just picked up the package at the local postal office and I can tell you it's super lightweight, so it looks promising. I will unpack it when I get home and share this with you so you can get my first impression. So I just got back to the studio and are ready to unpack this tripod from Fotopro. Really excited to test this one out. So let's start by unpacking it. So this is the package from Fotopro. And let's see what's in here. As you can see, it's super small, actually smaller than I expected it to be. So super light and nice little carrying pouch or case here, or bag maybe. But let's open it and see what's in here. Some tools, and here we have the tripod itself. Just gonna remove all this from the table. And here you got it. Super small and lightweight. Amazing if it works, because I'm going to use it with the Z9 and the 400mm f2.8. Really nice finish and super small video head on this one. So it's going to be exciting to test it out, that's for sure. So there you have it. I'm impressed already. This really feels like a solid product. Be aware if you use a smaller setup like this with the heavy gear, the counterweight cannot hold it. It will tilt over if you don't lock this knob on the side here. So it really seems like a solid product. Also, you can raise the center column here. Really nice. And there's a built-in tool up here in the column. That's also a nice touch. I do like the details when the companies or Fotopro like here put in some thoughts to their products. You can remove the center column if you don't want it there, if you want it to go flat to the ground and stuff like that. It's really well made, beautiful finish, nice rubber grip here to hold it in, and a little hook at the bottom. For now I'm gonna take it out and test it both in nature and on the football field. It should take 5 kilos weight, and I think my rig is about 4.23 kilos maybe. All I can say is I'm impressed. First impression is really good. Everything seems like a super quality. And it's just so easy to work with. Amazing. Just what I hoped for. So let's go out and test it in the real world. I've now been testing out this tripod from Fotopro, the Origin Plus Heavy Duty Fluid Video Tripod, for around an hour here at the local lake. And I must say I'm surprised on how good it performs. It's super strong for the size it is. I don't have a problem with my heavy gear here, my Z9 and the Z400mm f2.8 sitting on it. There are some issues with a tripod in this size, and that's of course the height. For me it's okay, I can use it in most situations. But if you are taller than me, it can be a problem for everyday use. But for travel, it's recommended to everybody. It's strong, it's lightweight. But I'm going to use it actually as my tripod from now on, because it's so lightweight and easy to have in my camera bag. Another problem can be if you have a heavy setup like me here, it can be a little wobbly in the top. But when I film, I usually just take out the handle like this, holding that and holding the camera, and use my eye also to stabilize. And I do that with every tripod I use. And it actually works flawlessly, and the fluid head is super smooth on this little tripod. So really pleased with the performance. Like I said earlier, a heavy rig like this cannot hold itself by the counter spring in this setup. So if it tilts over from the balance point, it's gonna start tilting. You can tighten it up a little, and then it will just sit where it is. So that's actually really nice on this setup, and you can still use the drag. Of course, it's gonna be a little hard to use the drag, but it still works. I prefer just to loosen it and hold on to the rig and let the fluid head do its job here. So it's highly recommended for travel and if you want to go super light. And if the column is all the way down here, it's so stable. The triangular carbon fiber legs here, they just absorb everything. Next, I'm gonna go to a football training match and test it out there and see how it goes. It's gonna be really exciting to test it out in sports. So let's see how that goes. So now it's time to test out the tripod at a football match. And this is a training match here behind me. As you can see, they're starting to warm up out here. So I'm just gonna unpack and set up my gear so I can be ready to shoot some nice photos, I hope. In this scenario, I'm gonna sit on a chair and have the tripod low, so it should be super stable in this situation. So let's set it up. As you can see, it takes absolutely no space in my camera bag here. Super small and super lightweight. I know many sports photographers use monopods or handheld, but I like to use a tripod so I have the camera in perfect level, so I know all my shots are in level, and I can leave the camera and just stand up and run with a smaller camera if I need to shoot some scenes when they score and stuff like that. So the next part of this video will be when I'm back at home at the studio and give you my opinion on the use of this tripod in different scenarios and genres. So far I'm super pleased with it. It's super stable, really easy to bring along. Doesn't take up too much space in the camera bag and super lightweight. So far it has been a pleasure to use it. So just before I wrap up this episode in the studio and share my final thoughts on this fantastic little tripod from Fotopro, I'm here in my kitchen and just wanted to show you my light setup, and that's the OM1 with the 150 to 400mm lens. And this lens has a Arca Swiss dovetail, and it fits right in the head here, so that's super nice. You don't have to put on plates and stuff like that. The only thing is, of course, there's no stop, so be careful when you mount a dovetail like this. But this is actually a match made in heaven. Super light camera setup, super light tripod and strong tripod. So this is really recommended for people in the Micro Four Thirds world who want to go super light hiking and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a good match. It's time to wrap up this episode reviewing this fantastic little tripod from Fotopro. I'm pleasantly surprised on how good it performed in all the scenarios I put it through, as you saw. So it's a tripod I'm going to use from now on, that's for sure. Some people may disagree with the size of the gear I use on a little tripod like this, but I don't have any worries about it because it seems super strong and it should be able to carry 5 kilos. So yeah, I'm going to use it. That's my choice. Of course, the Micro Four Thirds gear, which are a little lighter, is maybe a better match for most people. And smaller gear, of course, with the wide angle lenses and stuff like that if you do video, run and gun and stuff like that. But I'm going to use it as I have showed you in this episode. So that's all I had to share with you. I hope you will hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share my content. Stay safe. Bye.